It is said that when opportunity knocks, it's best to be prepared. At Idaho Public Television, through our American Graduate Getting to Work initiative, we've been helping people prepare for their future by exploring the educational and career opportunities that can lead to a fulfilling place in the workforce. Recently, we discovered WIOA, the Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act, a federally funded program providing youth and adults with the job training skills that can prepare them for a new career.
So WIOA is the Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act. It's a federal program. The state of Idaho receives dollars from the U.S. Department of Labor, and we use those dollars as specified by Congress.
The kind of little paragraph that I actually have in my presentation basically says it's the nation's principal workforce development fund designed to help low-income adults and youth and dislocated workers to basically return to the workforce.
As you can probably guess, there's income eligibility requirements that must be met. But once those are met, then we can work with individuals to try and meet those needs.
We like to try to steer people to whatever they can do to get back to work as fast as possible. And so we can use a variety of different tools at our disposal that's part of that act, such as work-based learning, which could be involving things like a work experience internship, on-the-job training, and apprenticeship.
Basically what that does is it pairs people to your organization, someone who is looking to get back to work, has some skills, but has like a break-in job history or something that is making it very difficult for them. We move them into our operations, and basically the Department of Labor pays for their wages.
Right now we're paying work experience participants $11 an hour.
But we serve as not just an employer, but also as a mentor as well, to help them kind of move back into this second chance employment. They say, we want you to help them build their skill set back.
So it does require a little bit of a time commitment, but over the course of time, because they can be there for up to 520 hours, but they might actually pick up some actual job skills because of the type of work that they've been doing.
Hi, Chris.
Hi.
Are you done with the bathrooms?
Yes.
I'm Kimberly Westmoreland, and I am one of 3 people who run this shelter Monday through Friday.
Interfaith Sanctuary is a low-barrier shelter in Boise, Idaho, and basically, no matter who you are, how you pray, who you love, you're welcome at our shelters, and we work really hard to provide safe shelter every night and then second chances every day.
Interfaith Sanctuary is a wonderful place. They do great things for a lot of people. They're providing food and other items for their clients and helping them out. And so it was a great opportunity to be able to give her a chance to work with them.
I got a call from Keith through the Labor Department, and he offered me this position. He said, I have a grant that we've been given. It's for nonprofits.
In fact, her background is kind of in the that social services area, and she has a bachelor's degree, and so she wanted to try to use that, but she hadn't worked for about 10 years because she'd been a stay-at-home mom.
I hadn't worked for so many years. I had a degree that I got in 2003 in criminal justice through Boise State, a bachelor's degree that I had never used. And I felt like I had blown every opportunity to be able to plug that degree in.
So she was delighted to have that opportunity, and using work-based learning for those kind of things helps people that haven't been working, for example, or in a lot of cases, since I work predominantly with youth, some of them never had a job. So this helps teach them good basic job keeping skills. Well, in Kimberly's case, she needed to refresh those skills that she had once used, so that way she could get back into the workforce.
Kim, she came in open-eyed, didn't really know what to expect, but didn't care. She was just so grateful for the opportunity, and then she just figured it out.
I hit the ground running when it came to Interfaith in this position. I wasn't even sure at all what I would do. And when I walked in, I had decided to dress really nice, and a big mistake. And I walked in and immediately had to grab a broom and a mop and bleach water, and oh my goodness, I had no idea.
It's not easy to find people who will just walk right into a shelter. And it's not an easy job. But really what it does is it allows people to be introduced to a job that they maybe never even thought about. And then they find out that they have these hidden gifts.
Is that Kyle?
Yeah.
She okay? You find your value very quickly.
I need some help getting up in my chair.
I can help you. There's just something about serving this population. It's challenging and it's hard. 1, 2, 3.
All right.
But there's so much beautiful in the hard.
There is no expectation for the worksite to actually hire the person, but I've had probably about 50, maybe 60% of my clients actually get hired by the worksites eventually because maybe a job opening came up down the road.
The reality is the Department of Labor gives Kim and me an opportunity to get to know each other, but there's a timeout to that. There's only a certain amount of funding that's going to keep Kim in place. And then as the hours count down, we were like, we can't lose Kim. And so we created a position for her.
It chokes me up now to think about because I had been homeless, but I had never seen what I had seen at Interfaith Sanctuary. It was a very different heaviness that I felt.
Certainly if it's someone that's looking for a second chance, I think it's probably pretty humbling to walk in and see people in such dire straits and that you get to become part of the solution. I think that's very empowering.
I love that I started cleaning toilets. I love that they saw me not being afraid to do anything. No matter how I felt, I suited up, I showed up, and I laid it all out there.
That's a really good interview process when someone is actually funding you to be able to really learn and meet someone and their skill sets and then be able to, celebrate them by offering them full-time employment and insurance benefits.
It's exciting. We love to hear those kinds of that kind of news and get that kind of feedback because it lets us know that the program is working, that people are transitioning from being basically unemployed back into the workforce, and now they're able to be gainfully employed.
Because of this opportunity, not only did it help me come alongside my husband and be a financial help, if that program hadn't been there, I don't know that I would have a job. And to be honest, when I first came in to the shelter, I was so thin-skinned. I can't even tell my dog to stop begging, But through this experience, I have grown those leadership skills, and I'm still learning. I'm not great at it, but I'm growing, and I am twice the woman I was when I started.
Whether you're beginning to find your place in the workforce or making a midlife transition into a new career, check out the Idaho Department of Labor to see if you qualify for assistance through the Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act. And check out our Idaho Public Television American Graduate website to explore career opportunities for your future.